Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on today's video, and please go check out the last video where I go over my workout 103, and that's talking about the machines. But anyway, a couple videos back, about a couple days ago, I made a video on a movie review to the Spider-Man movie, the new one, Intro to the Spider-Verse, and I really like doing it. And I'm a big movie person. My sister likes to go to the movies. She works at a movie theater. Me and my girlfriend go to the movies. She used to work in a movie theater, so I really like going to the movies, and I like talking about it. I'm a big science fiction slash action guy, so most of the stuff I'm going to talk about obviously is going to be anything between the Transformers, the Spider-Mans, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, DC. I'm going to go see Aquaman soon, so I can talk a movie review about that. But no, I really like this. I really want to talk about this, and I'm hoping to go more into book reviews, and I'm really working on getting that game up. And the file keeps getting corrupted, but I'm going to see if there's a different way I can upload it. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get to the video, which you guys are here for. Today, I'm going to do a quick movie review, non-spoiler, on Bumblebee. Overall, it's definitely the best Transformer movie out there. It flowed very well for the most part. Obviously, there's some scenes, which I'll go into more later, that just don't make sense. But overall, it was a great movie. The number one thing that made the movie for me was Hailee Steinfeld's character, Charlie's Watson, and she did a really good job with it and giving kind of the spirit of the movie to it. And her song is really good, too, if you haven't checked it out. The second reason why I really liked the movie was the side characters. John Cena, Agent Burns, his character did a really good job being the hateful bad guy that wanted to take down the Transformers and save the Earth, and you could tell he's all over the place. The voice of Optimus Prime, Peter Cullen, was spot on as usual. Optimus Prime, roll out. And then Dylan O'Brien, actually, who my sister loves, voiced Bumblebee at the beginning. So it's pretty cool. I also liked the side characters of Vanessa Rose, who was kind of the mean girl of the story that kind of drove some of the funnier parts of the movie. And the third thing I liked about the movie was that it didn't take itself too seriously. Obviously, there were some scenes you're like, oh, this is really intense, but overall, it added humor in between to really make sure it wasn't just kind of the DC cinematic universe at the beginning where it's like friction, friction, friction. So overall, did a really good job. They also had the side character of George Jr. He's kind of the side character, and he may add a lot of humor to it. So definitely check him out too. He's in a few movies coming out too. And the only thing I really want to talk about for the dislikes is that it just sometimes moves too quickly. It's about an hour and 53-minute movie, so obviously they made some cuts to it, and it's clearly showing where 1 minute the character is having a rough time, the next minute they're moving on. It's just kind of one of those things where they need more of a flow to it, and it's kind of that whole, just basically that it didn't flow at times, and it makes sense. But it didn't take itself too seriously, so I can let go of that. Now, obviously, there's a different director. I forgot to mention this. Travis Knight is not the usual director. Michael Bay. He really is the guy that made the first couple Transformers movies, and obviously you can tell he's really big in explosions. And the budget for this movie was 102 million, so they definitely had those scenes in there. And that's the second thing I didn't really like about it was obviously the action scenes. Some were good to follow and made sense, but of course explosions over place, everyone's losing it. You're just like, what the heck is happening? And close ups like. Travis Knight really followed that Michael Bay fashion, but it's because Michael Bay was one of the producers of it, which it's kind of weird him seeing not directing it. Maybe they finally realized he's kind of a controlling, a micromanager on set. So they're like, hey, we need a new director. And it really shows because some of the scenes make sense, and there's not that whole I don't want to say like woman shaming, but yeah, like where it's like basically the hot girl they zoom in her a lot, obviously. Well, Hailee Steinfeld's not used as kind of like that eye candy in the movie for sure, which is nice. I really like that. It's not, you don't need that to make a movie. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I definitely give it like 8 out of 10 stars in my book. It definitely was worth watching and really fun, especially watching it the second time. I missed a couple good scenes, a couple things that they added, some Easter eggs that they're going to show for the next movie, which I'm hoping they make an Optimus Prime origin story when they go on Cybertron, which is their home planet. But no, I really liked it. I thought it was really good. It flowed well for the most part. Obviously, there's some scenes that make no sense, but I definitely suggest going to check it out, guys. And go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Snapchat. Contact me on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, obviously. And leave a comment if you liked. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Leave a comment of why you didn't like it and tell me what I can do better. I'm loving the feedback I'm getting. And I just want to keep making these videos for you guys. So talk to y'all later.